Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing with the kitchen cleanup, and I'm going to be working in two of the drawers in the lower cabinets. One holds a Tupperware and the other one has it has some larger Tupperware, but I'm going to revamp it and use it for the kids' lunch stations. So it'll keep it'll house the lunch boxes and the water bottles and things like that they use, so that it's easily accessible for them in one place and they're not having to go through every cabinet to grab what they need. So I'm going to show you what it looks like before, and then we'll go through the process and then we'll show you it after. Okay, so this is what it currently looks like, and this is not all the Tupperware. There's some that's in the dishwasher that got cleaned last night, and I also have to clean the fridge out, so there's a couple more pieces. But I mean, it's fairly organized. That's not the problem. It's just the state of the Tupperware. Some of it is just seen better days, and you know how plastic is. And I'm going to switch over to glass, and I do have a few new pieces that I picked up. It's a Pyrex set. It's just a few smaller pieces, if you notice. So I'm just going to buy them a little at a time because, as you know, Pyrex can be really expensive. So once I see a few more of them, I'll just get them. And like I said, we're going to go through this drawer, and then this is the one that I was thinking about turning into the kids' lunch area. I started throwing the lunch boxes in there already, and then there's some miscellaneous pieces. So, like this, I mean, like, really, what are we doing with that? And the reason why there are socks in there, no, we're not weird. My daughter's teacher requires them to put socks or something like that over their water bottles so that they don't wet up the desk if they have ice and stuff like that. Because she said it messes up their desk, so that's why we have socks in there. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go ahead and put the camera on the tripod and then get started. So I was pulling everything out of the dishwasher so that I could go ahead and have all the Tupperware in one area. So I have those that I pulled out, but as I was pulling stuff out, I saw that my favorite spatula that my mom gave me was broken. Does anybody else have these issues? Like, do y'all have teenagers? Because I'm starting to get to the point where I feel like I can't even have them wash dishes. Every time I turn around, something's broken. Teenage life. Anyways, back to cleaning. Okay, so like I said, these are the ones that I pulled out of the dishwasher. This one's a definite keep. We use this one quite a bit for larger leftovers. I think anything that's like these, I think these are old, like restaurant bowls or whatever. And it says microwave safe, and it is not. So, and then if any of them look tattered and just, you know, like they've served their purpose, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of those. This one, the lid doesn't seal very well at all. I'm going to let that go. These are what I currently use, and they're actually the sandwich meat. They come in like the sealed plastic on the inside, so it's just the container when you take it out. But these work really well. The seal on them is amazing, and you know, for like sending something over to someone's house, like I don't have to have it back, so they're nice to have on hand. And it's a smaller portion, so if it's just like a single or leftover, then that works well. And they're in good shape for the most part. If I see any that don't look great, then I'll just go through those. But these I'll probably hang on to have a plastic option. And then, like I said, I'm going to fill in with the little bit of glass that I do have. Like, this is just funky. Gotta go. So this goes to a container that I normally wash these bottles and stuff in, but then I realized that this container has a hole in it, so that has to go in the trash. So under here I have this is overflow stuff, but again, some of this stuff can go. It's just kind of been shoved under there. Everything in here we pretty much use for the most part. There are a few things that need to come out to go into the lunch cabinet, like sandwich holders and stuff that I had bought and just stuck them in there. And then again, there's an overflow of, like, does anybody else do this? Just reuse containers? I know we grew up doing it quite a bit, and it works. I mean, they're good containers, and the sizes are different, so, you know, why knock it if it works? I'm going to go through these. Quite a few of these need to go, like the lids are warped, and they don't work anymore, so I'm going to pull those out. And then underneath here I have a plastic jug that we use for teas and lemonade, and then all my vases are back there. So I'm just going to pull those out and wipe the shelves down, but they're going to go back in there because that's the only place I have to store them. And then the stuff down at the bottom, this stuff will get taken out. I'm going to go through those pots and see what, if any of those, I'm going to keep. And this is a larger vase. And then, like I said, those Tupperware containers and plastic containers, they need to go, most of them, because they're no good. Haven't seen this since my 6-year-old was a baby. It's really cool. It's supposed to not allow them to spill the snacks, but she figured it out really easily. When she was little, if she stuck her finger in there, then she could stop it, and then she could get everything to spill. So that was a clear, that should have told me what I was in for. about midway, and I realized that these pots that I pulled out, these pots here, don't mind the mess because this is what's happening. So I realized that these were stored under this cabinet here, and we don't have the lid that goes to this. So although a very nice steamer set, which I would love to use, I don't have a lid. So how am I going to use it? Because I was checking the one lid I have, and it doesn't fit any of these pots. And then I started going down the rabbit's hole and went in here, and this is a pot from the pan from this set, and we don't have the lid to that. So again, the teenager strikes because I don't know where all my lids are. So these are the only two pots that are left from this set that have the lids. So I can hang on to those, but these gotta go. And it cleared out quite a bit of space. It's almost cavernous in there now. So yeah, even this pot goes in there. Awesome heavy duty cookware pots, but the lids didn't hold up, I guess. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep plugging along, and hopefully I don't get into any more cabinets, but I'm going to go ahead and do the ones right down here that are along the same bank of drawers. These have the pullouts, and I'm just going to go through the pots really quick and organize them, what's left, and just throw it on in here because it doesn't make sense to get out some and leave some. So I'm going to go ahead and go through those now. So I'm done with those 3 sections with those 2 cabinets and the drawers, and I fell down the rabbit hole and kept going, but I need to put that in another video because this is way too long already as it is. So I'm going to show you what I am getting rid of and what is left in the cabinets. So all of these are either recycled or donation. I had containers to go to those. I don't know where they are, so I'm going to hold on to them for just a second. This goes in my microwave. But this is just ridiculous. Like, seriously. So the moral of the story is don't keep too many containers. Or change your containers out more often. And then the moral of this story is don't keep pots just because you spent a lot of money on them, because there's no lids to go with these pots, so these are useless to me. Somebody else might enjoy them because they're great pots, but I'm over it. We never use this. And I think there's some more here on the floor, some there, they're everywhere. Let me show you what I did under the cabinet. So I have all my vases over to the side, and then what I pared down for our movie nights. That jug that we use for teas and such. A large vase. Look at all that space. I'm quite sure I'll find something to put under there, unfortunately. And these are the few plastic containers that I'm going to keep. And these are more like for raw meat and stuff like that when I thaw it. And then my colander. So I think that looks great. And then for the Tupperware drawer, I was able to put the new glass ones that I have, and then the brand new set that I just opened, and then my large one for my salad, for my lettuce and stuff, and then the few plastic ones that I have for takeaways, or if the kids want to use them, so that way they're not breaking my glass. So that looks wonderful. And then this is the school drawer. So this just has the few bottles that they use, the sandwich containers, snack containers, and lunch boxes. That looks awesome, and they'll get a ton of use out of that. And then over here, this is the pots. And then what I kept, the ones I actually have lids for. And then this pot, the lid is being washed. I moved this from another cabinet. So like I said, I completely emptied one whole section, so that was awesome. And as I continue around the kitchen, I'm sure I'll be able to rearrange it a bit more. And the last thing I need to do is to wipe the cabinets down. So I'm going to do that once I finish all of the cabinets, so I can just do all of the rims and the outside and all that. But yeah, whew, that was a lot of work and a lot of junk going out of there. So I need a bigger box. So that was great. I'm glad I was able to get that done. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for coming to see me on the channel again. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share the video if you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. Bye.